welcome back to my channel. Alright guys, for today's video I'm going to be talking about the top 10 best products for acne slash oily skin, acne prone slash oily skin. I've been doing these best of blank series and I know so many of you guys have been enjoying them, so I thought why not do one for oily acne prone skin. So without further ado, let's get this video started. To start off this video, I'm actually gonna start off with a sponsor for this video, but fear not guys, I thought I'd do a sponsorship with them because I think these will make amazing products if you have oily slash acne prone skin. Starting off with these amazing toners. If you have acne prone skin, if you have oily skin, combination skin, any types of skin, a good exfoliator is always nice to have, such as the BHA and the AHA. So first, isn't that so cute? Okay, I have the BHA toner. It has 2% of BHA and then 0.1% of PHA. Now because this does have BHA in it, I do recommend this for if you have oily skin type, and then for the AHA if you have more of a drier skin type. Now with BHA, you guys know it's an excellent ingredient to clean out all the gunk, make sure it pulls everything out of the congested pores. So I always make sure to have a 2% BHA toner in my collection because they always come in handy. This contains a shine muscat, which is rich in resveratrol, vitamin C, K, and B6, and all of this is going to help out clean out all the impurities and soothe the skin as well. It also contains 0.1% of PHA, so that's also going to help exfoliate any dead skin cells on your skin. Now like I said, I always make sure to have a 2% BHA toner in my collection because they really do help with the bigger acne, any type. For example, I sometimes get inside my ear, not the canal, but like, you know, around here, right? The earlobe, should I say? And whenever I do, I just take a cotton pad, douse the toner in it, and just put it and place it on top, and it's gone the next day, I swear. Same with the bumps on my forehead. If I do see some bumps that won't get resolved even though I try to balance the water and fat levels, which is something you guys know I try to do, what I'll do is I'll do a DIY sheet mask, put some toner pads on my forehead and just leave it there, and we'll do the magic trick. If you have oily acne prone skin, this is a must. With the AHA toner, this has 7% of AHA as well as 0.1% of PHA, and this has pink grapefruit, which is rich in beta carotene and vitamin C, and it's just going to help you give more glow into your skin. With AHA products, I find that they are really useful in giving you that smooth texture. It really does make a difference, and so this is going to be wonderful to smooth out your texture, even out any bumps that you might have. And this also contains niacinamide, ceramide, but cuticule, so it's going to give you more that moisturizing effect. Now what I love about these is that even though they do have these exfoliating benefits, they also feel very hydrating. They have, I want to say, like 5% viscosity and gives you that extra hydration. So it does more than just one thing. And you guys know I love my multi-purpose skincare products because it's efficient, it saves you time. Likewise, you can definitely get more hydration with these ones. Of course, if you're starting out with any BHA or AHA products, make sure to use them poco a poco just to make sure that your skin's okay with it, that your skin's used to it. I'm okay using the BHA every day, and then for the AHA one, I like using it once or twice every week. Now a great product that you can use in conjunction with these toners is the star of the show, the propolis honey, let me do it again, the royal honey propolis enriched essence by Skinfood. This is such an OG in K-beauty and skincare. This has been around for a very long time. There is a good reason, because it is so popular and it has so many great benefits. So this contains propolis, and propolis, honestly, I think it's one of the best ingredients out there, especially if you have oily slash acne prone skin, because it's rich in not only antibacterial but also anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It has the whole package, and it also contains the special patent ingredient Pro Shield, which is extracted from black bees of Provence in French. Yes, this is a unique propolis made from these extraordinary black bees, so it's really different. It's really going to help strengthen your skin barrier because it contains lactic acid as well. It also contains royal jelly, royal black honey. Now I remember back in the days when Leah introduced this in her videos, and I remember thinking, but wait, that looks too heavy for oily acne prone skin to use. me back then. But when I actually tried it out, I was very pleasantly surprised to see how wonderfully light and refreshing and hydrating this is. And that's great news because I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of the honey products in the market are very thick. They're very nourishing, very creamy, which means that even though we want to take advantage of all the benefits of propolis, black honey, etc., we can't because, you know, oily skin, hello, we cannot deal with heavy formulations. So this is, I feel like, a great option to check out. So definitely make sure to check these combination out, as with these toners you'll get a little bit of the exfoliating effect, and then with the propolis honey it's going to help protect, calm your skin down. Next, moving on, I have another wonderful toner if you have oily / acne prone skin. It is the Isntree Greentea Fresh Toner. Guys, this product and we go way back. I'm talking about like maybe 5 years ago. Was this out then? But I remember this was one of the products that I really loved using back then when I really oily skin. FYI, I do have more of a combo skin, but I think maybe like 5-6 years ago, I had some serious oily acne prone skin going on. Like I was dripping with oil. And this was a product that was just a delight to use, mostly because it has green tea extract. As a matter of fact, it has 80% of green tea extract, and green tea along with propolis is, I think, a ingredient that is wonderful, especially if you have acne / oily skin, because it has so many wonderful traits such as great antioxidant properties. It also has great calming properties, and it does help control the excessive levels of sebum that your skin produces. So it's going to control all of that in. And along with the green tea extract, this toner also has the anti-sebum patented ingredient, which is also going to help with excessive oils. So this is going to be a wonderful toner to check out. And it is, the color is green due to the tannins in the green tea ingredient, so not artificial coloring. Don't you worry about that. But in terms of the formulation, now this one is definitely more of a lighter one, very watery, so refreshing. And you can even smell like the green tea that's in there. You will definitely have a wonderful experience using this out. And can I also just say a huge thank you to Isntree for still keeping the price point of this friendly, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of brands over the course of time have increased their price points, which is understandable, you know, inflation and all, but this still retails for like $18 only, which I think is amazing. So make sure to check this out. Next, I have a serum. This is a classic. I have the Innisfree Greentea Seed Serum. Boy, oh boy, this really did save my oily ass skin back then. This is just it gives you just the right amount of hydration. It helps with like dehydration if you do happen to have any, and I think it's so worth checking out. Now bear in mind, they did completely change the packaging. Innisfree recently went through a whole renovation of their brand image, so it probably looks a little different now, but I know that you can get this packaging in a lot of online worldwide platforms, if you guys know what I mean. To be frank with you guys, I love their old packaging. It's just so reminiscent. I just have so many memories with it, so obviously I'm more attached to it, but it's also very intuitive, wouldn't you say? Like green tea, it's calming. It's like Innisfree's trademark. But anyways, that's for another video. The content of this serum is wonderful. Basically, its main ingredient is green tea. Once again, like I said, it's a wonderful ingredient if you have oily skin because it's also rich in amino acids. And what's special about this Innisfree Greentea Seed Serum is that Innisfree, they have studied over 2,400 Korean green tea varieties, and after looking into each and every one, they developed their special one, Beauty Green Tea, which is a lot richer than just using a regular green tea. Apparently, it has 3.5 times more of the enriching properties than just using a regular green tea. And to be honest, I expect no less from Innisfree. They're probably one of the biggest beauty brands in Korea, and so you know that they're going to invest in that R&D, which I'm very, very grateful for. It gives you just the right amount of hydration, nothing too overwhelming, nor is it too thin where you feel like you didn't really put on anything. And this just really balances out that water fat content of your skin, especially if you have oily skin. And this also contains 5 different weights of hyaluronic acid as well as green tea seed oils, and it's definitely due to those 2 ingredients that I feel like it really does make a difference in the hydration game. So make sure to check it out. Next, I also have a serum that's actually vouched by so many people, especially on Amazon, so I had to give it a go, and I think I now know why it's so popular. It is the iUnik Tea Tree Relief Serum. This is a lightweight and non-pore clogging serum that contains 67% of tea tree extract as well as almost 20% of Centella asiatica extract. Now, tea tree apparently was first used by Native Americans as a type of medication to really help fight off any environmental stressors. And also, you guys know that Centella asiatica is one of the greatest ingredients to calm your skin down. So because of these two ingredients mainly, the serum is going to help calm, nourish, soothe, relieve, and hydrate your skin all at the same time. Now, as for the formulation, it's a bit lighter than the Innisfree one. It has a little bit less of the viscosity, but it spreads out ever so pleasantly, so refreshing, perfect for the hot summer. It's not oily at all, which is a very important point, especially if you have oily skin. A great cream that goes amazingly with this serum is their Centella Calming Gel Cream as well. This is also vouched for by so many people, and I can see why people with oily / acne prone skin love this. First, this has 72% of Centella asiatica extract and 10% of tea tree leaf water. Now, I found this a little interesting in terms of the formulation because even though it says a gel, it starts out as a gel for sure, but it kind of dissipates. I don't know if that's a word even, but it kind of transforms into a toner even. It just turns into this watery texture that really took me by surprise because I felt like, oh my gosh, if I had oily skin back then, these combination would have made my life so much easier. Once again, these are way lighter than the Innisfree one, so if you need a little bit of hydration, maybe you have more dehydrated skin, check out the Innisfree one. But otherwise, if you have like oily skin, these two combo are amazing. Next product is also a favorite of mine, and this actually is a product that I still love using till to this day, if that makes sense, and it's the ISOI Moisture Doctor Cream. P.S. This is a 70 ml, so it's bigger than your other 50 ml jars. This is a wonderful cream if you have any sort of skin type, from oily to combo to dry, especially in the summer. I wouldn't really recommend this if you have dry skin during the winter times, but for sure if it's humid, if it's hot, and you need more than just hydration, this with its tea tree ceramide is going to help replenish and balance out the water fat levels of your skin, and it does that wonderfully through this beautiful bouncy gelish like texture, but it's definitely really elegant. Like, you can tell they spent a lot of time formulating this. Now, compared to the iUnik one, with this ISOI cream, you can definitely tell more of its gel presence. You can definitely feel more of the texture to your skin, but the finish is wonderful in the sense that it won't leave any occlusive layer on top. I think that's one of my pet peeves when it comes to using gel creams. Like, I don't want a layer on top because it's going to muck up with my makeup, especially in the morning. But I feel like with this cream, they just really nail the formulation down. It gives you a lot of hydration, moisturization, while still retaining the light formulation. So you're like kind of getting the best of both worlds. And I think this is mainly due to the fact that they use ceramides in it. And usually when you look at ceramides in the market, you don't get a lot of light textures. With ceramides, once again, like propolis, you get like heavy textures, so it's really hard to like use, especially if you have oily skin. But with this one, I think they really recognize that problem that people are having, and they took action. So this is a great cream to check out for all skin types once again. And it also has 5 different weights of hyaluronic acid, so it's going to be extra hydrating. Alright guys, we're talking about acne, and so we have to talk about acne patches. Now, I personally have used a lot of acne patches myself, just because I do still get a lot of acne. I think when it comes to acne patches, it all comes down to what is your motive with them? What are you trying to get out of using them? For me, it's just protection from the external environment. I just don't want anything bothering my acne. I just don't want anything poking at it. I don't want my fingers to like graze across it accidentally. I don't want anything like that, which means that I always have to use acne patches that stick on strongly, especially because the majority of my acne that I get are around my mouth area, and you guys know this area moves around a lot because we're talking all the time, so it has to stick on. And the acne patch that will stick on for its dear life is the Thera Clear Acne Patch. I've talked about this numerous times in my content before. You guys know this is like my ride or die now. I used to really love the Dr. Jart one, but I feel like this sticks on better. It's like Spider-Man or something. Now, I know that a lot of you guys like to use acne patches because you think that it helps get rid of acne, and while it sometimes does, if you've extracted acne before, you guys know it's really literally impossible to pop or extract acne right just by using a pimple patch. If you've extracted acne before, you guys know you have to get to the axis of evil. You know that little like lump of sebum that's hard? That's what you gotta extract from the root of the pore, or else you're just going to get acne repeatedly over again. And what you're really extracting through patches are pus, or just outer pus on the surface level, and that's just a reaction that our skin makes. And so removing only the pus won't actually remove your entire acne. So I just wanted to mention this because I feel like a lot of people sometimes mistakenly think that, oh, acne patches remove acne, but it's really more for protective reasons. So make sure to check these out because they will do that job for you. It's amazing. You can get it on Amazon. It's my yes, I saved the best for the last. This is my ride or die product when it comes to acne prone skin, and if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys probably saw this coming. It is the ISOI Acne Doctor First Speedy Spot. Now basically this is a spot treatment, which means that you directly place it on the acne to help with the symptoms, meaning its redness, the swollen, the inflammation. And I've used a lot of spot treatments before just because I get so many big hormonal acne around this area, and I gotta say the one that really worked and I saw a difference was this one. So what's interesting, so this contains not only tea tree but centella, but also bishop's weed, and so it's got a numerous variety of ingredients that's going to help your inflammation, the redness, and help you in all the ways that you need really. And so you get a dropper and basically you just plop this on to your acne spot or place, and you just wait. And the thing that I love about this product is that the formulation hardens, which is something that you rarely see in other spot treatments. And in the case of that, what happens is that most of them just end up slipping down my chin, which makes it completely futile, right? You want the product to stay on, especially when you're just like, you know, I guess it won't matter as much if you're laying down, but for me, you know, I like to do a little bit of work throughout the day, etc. What happens with this one, it actually hardens and it helps the product settle on top of the acne so that it can work its magic. And so I always make sure to have a backup of this no matter what. I have so many products of this, as a matter of fact, and I know a lot of you guys also have been telling me that this has been working great. My little tip here is make sure to get a really good night's sleep after applying this, because to be honest, if you don't get a lot of great sleep, this isn't going to make a big of a difference. But apply this on, get like 8 hours of sleep straight from 12, and you'll see that your skin has really calmed down a lot, your acne. So make sure to check this out as well. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my recs. I feel like these are really great ones to check out if you have oily / acne prone skin. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next